Be very careful who you talk to, because you'll never know who the informant is, who the cooperating witness may be, and you never know, somebody who was a friend today may have been flipped the night before and become your enemy tomorrow.
About humanity, putting truth in these lines, while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray we all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is going to send you a bill. Lock the door.
Baby. Who do you feel, or what? Who do you feel, or what detached us from being this united? Because, and I'm older than you, because in the '60s we had unity, we had power, we had motion, we had movement, we had the Sons of Watts, we had the Black Panther Party, we had the Watts Festival, we had to watch all this community stuff that was going on right there in Watts. And of course, Compton, Linwood, Carson, and other cities was adjacent to it and got to participate in that moment. But what do you feel about it?
I got to participate in the Watts festivals and all that because of my daddy. I'm 55,
Uh-huh.
and I was able so I was around to be able to witness a lot of that. You know, there was a lot of blackness and unity, but there still was the lack of knowledge and the lack of guidance because we've been so divided with religion that it's it's sad, bro. Because now, even in those times, we were still lost because these indoctrinations that um we've been these indoctrinations that have been applied to us and have been so you feel me so has been stuck to us so long that that we still didn't understand, you know, the change that we needed to be able to bring upon.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? In the way of thinking of our peoples. Because it's since the time of slavery.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where everything was set, you know, upon us at.
Man,
And everything was taken.
the first time I seen Ray Boyce, Tobby Clark, Joe Barker.
Yeah, Kyle B was my boy. Joe Barker was my boy.
The
That's
first
my
time
big
I
homie,
seen
Joe.
them was during the time, early '70s, 71, 72, somewhere in Watts Festival.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Man, yeah, man, them dudes, you could just look at them and knew they was wolves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't no question
Uh,
about
Joe
what
was
they
a
were.
hog. Joe Barker was a hog. That's my big dog. I love Joe. I miss Joe. You know, I'm a young homie that grew up under Joe. That I walked just not on the streets, but I did penitentiary time with Joe. You know, and he used to stutter when he talked. He used to talk when I hit the yard. He used to my little homie right here, Stretch. He used to talk about me. You know,
Uh
the
huh.
real one right here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I miss them dudes, you know, Joe and them, and you know. But the thing is that like I love to talk about them, but I have to still go deeper than
Yes.
just my big homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the hood because I'm really trying to change this fucking narrative, Melly. We fucked up. Niggas don't see it, and I ain't just talking this shit because I'm in jail right now. I've been pushing this. Even though a nigga out here trying to survive, a nigga make mistakes. We lost as a people, and these devils is fucking over us, and it's getting worse, and we don't see it. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? You know, these vaccinations, all these different things that they're doing, but they've been in control, and so I'm trying to change, trying to bring upon a change where, you know, more of us start to, we have more mind-like thinking brothers that are really trying to change the way our young niggas think, the way our young sisters think. Because look at the way we going. Our women is on women's lib, niggas is on, the young niggas is on, you know what I'm saying, fuck a bitch, you know, excuse my language, but I'm just being real.
Right.
This what the fuck we got, and it's getting worse, bro, and it ain't changing.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
one of the most powerful emotions that a man has is the desire to have sex. If he somehow harnessed it and transmuted it into a monetary equivalent, he'd be
This
that much
call is
further
being
ahead.
recorded.
Other what I'm saying is that we spend so much time chasing booty. Just think if we'd have put that same time and effort in building us up, we would have never had to chase booty. Booty would have chased us.
See, well, but see, the thing about that is this, homie. You know, the mentality and the way that we think. We was, we were on the day that the time our ancestors were brought over here. We were getting trained with a way to think, with
Right,
a religion to follow, with
right,
the bylaws and the laws to follow,
right,
how to raise our children, what we were allowed to teach our children. You see what I'm saying? And as time changed, and then when we got to the 70s and the late 60s and the 70s after the Watts riots, you know, even from then before, all we were teaching our children is what our parents said, do as I said, do as I, you know what I'm saying, what I tell you, not as I do. You know, and so we teaching our children these imperialistic ways. We've lost sight of not only who we are, we lost sight of the struggle. We've lost sight of what we need to really be teaching our children. We need to be homesteading our kids, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Um, I I got nothing but love for my big dogs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like I said, I'm just thinking on a whole other level when it comes to trying to be able to like illuminate into our parents because look at the breakdown and the separation between the young black women and the young niggas on the streets, bro. It's fucked up. They having kids and not taking care of them. Don't know what to teach them or what to do, but just follow the rules, the ones that I tell you.
Right. You know,
So we
Square,
got this repetitive cycle continuing. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. What you finna say though?
I was gonna say that, man. We got to be more committed in taking care of ourselves, self care, the community, and knowing thyself. That way, we can be better examples to the younger generations that's coming. We're poor examples, you know, and too many of our people information poor, and they're being placed in front of the line. The worst of us are representing the best of us, when the best of us should be representing the worst of us. So
Every
we're in
time
reverse.
we got too many generals.
Yeah,
We don't got no Indians, man. All we got is chiefs.
right.
Everybody want to be the shot caller. Everybody want to be, the person that's right. Everybody want to be, the one that got, all the. I got it, all the money. I got all the. This is where we're at as a people.
You
And
know,
so,
when I
yeah,
first started meeting your homies, like when I met Rob B, Perv, Half Dead, Steve O, Baby G, Tawana, Bonnie Hunter BJ, Big Razor, and just and PD and Keely. Man, you know what? I never felt out of place being. It was like, man, everything that I had knew about you guys. was all wrong. It wasn't until I started being around you that I like, wait a minute, man, these dudes they just like me. They ain't got nothing,
Yeah.
they trying to get
Well,
to the next level like I'm trying. They ain't in my
it's
way,
no
I'm
different.
not in their way.
And then we allow something else to tear us down amongst each other. And
Yes.
you don't know, we all in the same boat, we all the same, whether it's across the street or around the corner,
How about
you know.
GQ? Is he still around?
This call is being recorded.
Say that again.
GQ, he's still around?
Which GQ? You talking about the oldest GQ around your age?
Yeah, used
Or
to be with Renzi. Used to be with Renzi.
yeah, yeah, GQ. I just seen GQ not too long ago before I came in.
Oh
He's
man.
still around. Yeah, you talking about Ant, GQ Ant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I just was with quite a few dudes you just mentioned, Renzi. You know what I'm saying? Loaf. I was just around them. You know, before I caught this bullshit case. You know, and like I said, and they know I was on my social media, and I talk some bullshit, but I've always been pushing about trying to change the way of thinking of the black man, the young youth, because like I said, we fucked up as a people. It's beyond watching content. You feel me?
True.
Scally Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking. And I don't talk about it. I just make it happen.